member teachers and administrators, non-member teachers and administrators, parents and community members of government schools in Western Australia. Welcome back to part 2 of the Federal Schools Funding vodcast. I now want to provide you with some information about the current model being used to determine the allocation of federal schools funding to schools in Australia. We say we need a fairer and more equitable funding model. We say that government schools are owned by governments. They are a fundamental service to our community. We say the children and young people in our communities and their families should be able to know that their local government school has the full support of government and is appropriately resourced to ensure that quality programs can be provided in well-resourced facilities. Right now, about 70% of children and young people attend government schools. Yet we only get about 30% from the pool of schools funding provided by the federal government. Is this fair? This currently equates to about $1,000 per annum for government school children and about $7,000 per annum for non-government school students. Is this fair? In too many instances, while there are formulas to allocate funds, non-government schools are actually getting more funds than they are entitled to. Is this fair? Between 2009 and 2012, this will equate to about an extra $2.7 billion of funds to non-government schools above the formula entitlements. Is this fair? Just another few facts to think about. 80% of students with disabilities attend government schools. 86% of Indigenous students are educated in government schools. 91% of children and young people with English as a second language attend government schools. Between 1996 and 2007, the proportion of total federal education funds to schools, that's government schools, dropped from 43.1% to 34.9%. Between 2007 and 2008, the Coalition increased spending in education, 68% in real terms to government schools and 137% to non-government schools in real terms. More facts of this kind are available on the website forourfuture.org.au. Other informative sites are aufederal.org.au and saveourschools.com.au. Federal Schools Funding Vodcast Part 3 will provide you with information and ideas about getting your school submission together.